12 years in America, a career, a family, and life built over more than a decade, and now an Indian H-1B visa worker says that she is being forced to return to India with nothing. The woman, whose identity has not been disclosed, shared her experience in an NRI community, describing how her H-1B visa status was eventually revoked after her consultancy employer allegedly stopped running the payroll. According to her account, she came to the United States 12 years ago, hoping to build a better future. But she says that her employer stopped paying her salary for like 6 months. She says that she filed a complaint with the US Department of Labor. But the situation became even more serious. According to the Post, her H-1B visa status was eventually revoked because there were no regular payroll records. She says that she was then unable to transfer the H-1B visa to another employer, and then her family was also affected. She says that her husband has to move to H-4 visa status while the family has 3 children, including an infant. And now, after 12 years in America, she says that they have no choice but to return to India. Now, that is why the case matters far beyond the immigration and the family. Well, the H-1B visa system depends not only on having a valid visa, but also on maintaining the conditions of employment attached to the status. Payroll records and proof of continued employment can become important when the workers apply for the extensions, transfers, or even immigration benefits. And this creates a very difficult question, a very situation for some workers that are employed. And this creates a difficult situation for some workers employed through the IT consultancies. In this consulting industry, working sometimes can be placed on the so-called bench when they are between the client projects. But the US labor rules generally require employers to pay H-1B visa workers according to the required wage or even during the certain non-productive periods. So if an employer stops paying a worker, the worker can potentially face 2 problems at once: a wage dispute with the employer and an immigration problem involving their status. And now, there's another big concern. The worker may not have caused the payroll problem, but missing the employment records can create serious complications while immigration status is reviewed. For thousands of Indians H-1B visa professionals walking through the consultancies, this story is a warning about how closely the employment and immigration status are connected. Keep the payroll records, keep the pay stubs, keep employment documents, and if an employer stops paying, seek qualified legal and labor advice quickly. Because after spending years building life in America, losing immigration status can turn a workplace dispute into a family crisis. And for the family, that is exactly what they say has happened.